What's going on? Good morning. Yes, some morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to the stream. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning. How's everybody doing? If you're new to the stream, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Talk mostly about professional wrestling. I have to snack. Not really a snack, it's a huge sandwich. I'm eating a huge sandwich. Thanks for the like. What's on your mind this yeah, prayers up, always prayers up. What's on your mind this morning? Right now it's Mike Santana. Mike Santana. I think his story is compelling. He's young wrestler. He's defeated his demons and his drug problems. I think he has a compelling story, and I think he's a very interesting character. And he's the face of TNA. Yeah, his story is legit. He really went to rehab and everything. He hit rock bottom, man. He literally hit rock bottom, and then he's rose to the top. That's why I think he has such a compelling story. The more important thing is that he continues to beat it. Because, a lot of times wrestlers, I think of Jeff Hardy, how many times it looked like Jeff Hardy was going to beat it, but then he backslid and he went right back to it. Jeff Hardy he's had a lot of drug problems. Well, when you have that much pain because you do the kind of stuff Jeff Hardy does, climbing to the top of ladders and throwing yourself off of them, you have a lot of pain. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. You can imagine, you've seen what Jeff Hardy did at Bound for Glory. He did that insane spot where he went through the tables, he climbed to the top of the ladder and went through the tables, and his head slammed into the last row, the bottom row of the ladder. He looked like his eyes were rolled back in his head. He looked like he really probably took a major concussion. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? How you come up with the name Dash X2O, and I see another person with the name Dash N9Y6C. Is that like just a generated name? Like when you put in a certain name, it adds that so your name is not used already? What's going on? How are you doing? How are you doing? They do indeed. They do indeed. I'm reading an article about Mike Santana talking about how he hit rock bottom. I'd rather not read the article. I'd rather. I think I'm going to play this actually.
Yo, this is the illest and realest to ever do it. TNA World Champion Mike Santana. And you're watching the stunner, the pulse of pro wrestling.
Rob here with the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Mike Santana. How does it feel to hear that introduction?
What was I watching? Was I watching AEW, WWE, or TNA? If you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you get all the notifications when I go live. About to watch this Mike Santana interview.
You are the
It is
current
pretty,
world champion.
I kind of want you to say it again.
All right, Rob here with the TNA World Heavyweight Champion,
There we
Mike
go.
Santana.
There we go. I've put in a lot of work to get to that, so I want to hear it as many times as possible.
Rob here with the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Mike Santana.
Hell yeah.
No, I think it's very inspiring, honestly, to follow the journey and like to see how much you believed in yourself. You had that terrible injury that set you back, and then you came back and you worked your way up the card. And I feel like it was a very organic rise because you got the fans behind you. The fans started almost revolting and saying, "We want Mike. We want Mike Santana." So how did it feel like every step of the way to be like, "I believe in myself," but seeing that like you manifested it, like it's happening? How did that feel?
Man, it's been humbling to say the least. I mean, like you said, I worked my way up from the bottom. You know what I mean? I literally rock bottom. And when I first started telling my story, I think I did the first interview with CVV, and I was open about my struggles with addiction and stuff like that. I think I was very hesitant to share that part of my story, but I think me sharing it, there was a lot of strength behind that, and I think a lot of people resonated with it. And also, like if you've been following my journey in professional wrestling in general, I've been doing this since I was young. So a lot of people saw me grow up and saw these different stages that I've been through. So, yeah, man, like I'm still like processing everything, and I'm still like living in it. So yeah, it feels good. It feels good to have the people behind me and for the people to see what I saw in myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And it must have felt so amazing to have your daughter there, to have her witness it,
100%.
and the whole scene looked so great. I mean, you'll have that memory forever. No one can take that from you.
No one.
And that's great. And here we are. You're still working the towns,
Yep.
as they say.
Yep.
And how does it like? Do you find yourself having like a new sense of motivation? Like now it's really game time that you're champion.
100%. I mean, I have like before. I used to say this all the time. I had my city, my culture, and my family on my back, and now I have an entire company, and that's something I don't take lightly. And being the champion and being the face of the company, it's something I take very serious. So, yeah, I mean that motivation is still there, if not tenfold, you know. And I think right now I'm going to put out the very best that I've ever put out, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm excited, and again, I love the freedom to still be able to do the independence, and it's something that I came up through, and it's something I always pay my respects to. So the fact that I still get to do these shows, and it's pretty cool.
Now that you're champion, are there any wrestlers that you want to work a program with or something? You know, in TNA or maybe NXT that you're like,
Honestly, like I have one dream match left. I've been thankful and blessed enough in my career to have worked with some amazing people, a lot of guys that I grew up watching and idolizing. But the one guy that's left is AJ Styles.
oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And I've said it once and I'll say it again. I want to wrestle AJ Styles one-on-one in a TNA ring for the world title.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that would be a great match. And obviously, AJ is a TNA original.
Yep.
So that would be really cool. On that, you know, now that it's almost Thanksgiving time,
Yeah.
there's the Survivor Series Thanksgiving tradition. If you were to have to pick your own team, you're the captain of a Survivor Series team, you can pick any four guys or girls to be on your team from any era. Who is your ultimate Survivor Series team?
Damn, I'd have to say, man, that's rough. Bret Hart is definitely in there. Bret. So there's five, right?
Well, you're one of them.
So
there's
it's four.
Yeah.
So Bret and Owen, and Bret, Owen, Eddie Guerrero, and damn, and Toshiaki Kawada.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
great.
a squad right there.
Yeah,
First of all,
that's a great team.
I don't want to be standing across the ring from that crew. So
I would never want to be across anything with
Yeah,
Kawada to
yeah.
begin with. Like, let's just start there.
Yeah.
Forget the rest. And so, also with the holidays coming up, Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
Do you have a memory of like a present that you still think about to this day that you associate with Christmas? What was like the ultimate Christmas gift that you ever got?
I was the easy kid to buy gifts for because all I wanted was wrestling toys as a kid. But I do remember one Christmas getting the I think it was the Vengeance 2001 like set, and it was the ring, guardrails.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like a whole big setup, and I think it was the first time that something like that ever came out. And I vividly remember that. I mean, I remember the holidays were always cool for me, but that's definitely one that I was like, I can't wait to open this, put it together. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love to do that. Did you have your own promotion? Did you have your own league name and everything like that?
Not really.
Okay.
It was just WWF for me.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Okay. So, also with the new year coming up, do you have any resolutions for 2026? Anything you want to achieve? You obviously still have so much time left in your career.
Yeah.
What's the next step?
I just want to maintain my health, my state of mind, my sobriety, and keep elevating and being able to give my family a good life. That's it.
Awesome, man. Mike, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And you're watching The Stunner.
Hello? Mom? You listening? One match mattress, one bed frame, one box frame, one, I don't know what that is. One sleeper sofa, disassembled one bed frame, King Cali, everything's a King Cali. So the box springs are probably two box springs beside each other. This is the 17th. Let me see if we've got anything else on this. That's one on the 17th, the 11th. We don't have anything on the 17th. It's in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. For $139. But I could maybe try to talk them up. You want me to try to talk them up and try to get it if I can talk them up? I can get you back on the line because I don't think anybody else is going to give me 200. And they will, you think they will? talked to Bernard and he told me that he can't give it to me until the timer goes out. But if he does give it to me, he'll give it to me for 200. All right, I'm going to close this out. I'll talk to y'all later.